Four Corners as it comes out across Texas. By tomorrow morning, Texarkana, El Dorado, on up towards northern Mississippi, chance of some ice in there. That's why we have it painted in orange. And if you find orange in your area or near it, you should certainly keep close eye on the weather. At this point, it looks like the precipitation, in whatever form it may be, will hold off long enough as it comes in towards Alabama and Georgia that you may escape the icing problem. So it's still a little bit in question. Our forecasters are out there just looking at it hour by hour. It's going to be a pretty tricky forecast without a doubt. So Atlanta to Birmingham, you may be okay. A little farther to the north, Nashville, Lexington, Kentucky, we think that you certainly will have more problems. Should be cold enough. North of there, Cleveland to Chicago to St. Louis, looks like snow is a pretty good bet, and this just keeps streaking on to the north. So that West Virginia on up towards Pittsburgh by late afternoon, chance of some freezing rain for you. And of course, that's where it's going to be worst. Where you get the freezing rain, it can be, well, can really drag things down to a complete halt. It can be very tough to travel in those kind of conditions. The snow may be a problem. Coast anywhere from Washington down to central California. Los Angeles, kind of questionable. You might get a few more sprinkles, but not until Tuesday. Let's check out Florida next. Stay tuned. It was a cold day in New York City. 27 was the high. That's 11 degrees below what is normal for this time of year. And the wind chill made it feel worse yet, in the single digits all day long. We have some slight improvements, but also some nasty weather coming in. It doesn't look good. Let's go ahead and check our almanac page first off, and then we'll give you the dirty details. The almanac page will show us the normal high is 38 degrees. Normal low is 26. So at 27 today, we were closer to the normal low than the normal high. Had no precipitation. At least a pretty day out there. The sun was shining brightly, but with those clear skies, it can certainly get cold at night, and it did. So 24 right now in Central Park. 9 degrees is the wind chill factor. Humidity 33%. It's pretty dry out there. Typical January stuff. Winds are out of the west at 10 miles per hour. That's about where they've been through the afternoon. It doesn't take a real strong wind to give you wind chills in the single digits when temperatures are in the 20s. Pressure steady. Skies are just clear as a bell out there. Across the region, we're looking at a lot of 20s. 22 in Newburgh, 25 in Bridgeport, 24 out on the island. Not a big variance in temperatures. Basically cold everywhere, and everybody's got that west wind blowing, so single digits is what it feels like out there. We do see some slight improvements coming. We have a west wind. It should eventually kind of shift to southwest, and that's usually good news as it starts to bring in some warmer air. Satellite picture will show us basically we're in the clear here, but now back out a little bit and take a look at a bigger satellite picture, and most of the east is clear. So high pressure and control here. As it shifts off to the east, we start to pick up the southwest winds, and we start to bring those clouds back up. We'll get a number of things. First off, we will see temperatures warm up a little bit, but we're also going to get those clouds coming in perhaps through tomorrow afternoon. By tomorrow night, we could get some precipitation. Now, as cold as it has been, you'd think we're going to get some snow, but that is not the case. It looks like as this streaks to the north, we'll see snow and ice, perhaps even in the Atlanta area, Nashville. Then you'd really think we're going to get some snow, wouldn't you? Not going to happen. It looks like we'll be on the southern fringes, and it should be warm enough for kind of a cold rain. At this point, I think most folks would rather see the snow. So here we go. Kind of brisk here. You see all these isobars. That's an indication it's a little windy out there. High pressure shifting off to the east. This storm comes in a hurry. So by tomorrow afternoon, cloudy skies. Pittsburgh could see some ice. Cleveland, snow, and D.C. probably rain. Details on your forecast, we're looking at lows in the teens to 20s, probably low 20s in the city. 38 tomorrow, typical for this time of year. Oslo was down the single digits. They've warmed up into the 20s at this point. And London, 41, not too bad. Paris, actually the warmest I've seen them all day today, and now it's kind of getting late in the evening, so you'd think temperatures should begin to drop. They will drop, we think, behind this next front. Take a look at it on the satellite picture. You can see it coming in here. No problem picking that one out. As it comes through, we'll have cold air and enough moisture that we'll have some rain, but I think we're going to get some snow as well. Here's our forecast map then for Friday. Paris, a chance of a little snow in there. London should be dry, but southeast of London, maybe a little rain or some snow. And then up towards the Alps and carried on over into the Czech Republic and the Baltic states. A little snow here and, of course, some rain south of that. So these temperatures are about on target for this time of year. Mainly 20s, 30s, and a few 40s, and well, we got a few 60s out there, but they are slim pickings at this point. Partly cloudy skies expected in Athens on Friday, low 50s there. 30s with a little snow perhaps in Brussels, showers in London. Madrid, mostly cloudy skies in Frankfurt. Same is true in Rome, upper 40s there. Paris, rain or snow. Vienna, a little snow as well. But, of course, we've got snow back here in the States. We'll tell you about that next.
The Weather Channel is proud to be the official sponsor of USA Team Handball.
How you see this fight?
Huh?
How you see this fight?
I've never seen Tooth fight. I've heard a lot about him from
Mike Bono and all that weather headed toward the East Coast. But before that, let's take a look at what it did in California yesterday. Rain, snow. This is the rain part of it, where last year's wildfires left hillsides.
This storm system that's just exiting California, up to 2 feet of snow fell yet. It come down. Not much you can do with it at this point. Take a look at some of these grand totals. From Pine Top, Arizona at 17 inches to Flagstaff, 14 inches, and that was a little earlier today. So kind of waiting for more reports to come in, and we'll probably be adding to these totals. As a matter of fact, there's more snow, much more snow on the way. We'll pile it up heavy in the mountains here of Colorado and Utah and New Mexico, and then it streaks northeast in a pretty good hurry, so we won't see the really hefty snow through here, but we will see some other problems, snow and ice. Where you see the pink, possibility of some freezing precipitation through the morning rush. Little Rock, Memphis, looks pretty slick for you. Possibly to Cincinnati and on up towards Pittsburgh in time for the evening rush hour. And then it's into the northeast to bring you some snow. It looks like just in time for the weekend.
In the east, the lake effect event is over for most of Pennsylvania, but you couldn't tell by looking.
Bird's Eye, the fresh look for vegetables.
Now, your local forecast, accurate and dependable from the Weather Channel.